Greetings! This is a vid on Noctua, Dante's exalted weapon. I keep trying to make this vid and keep scrapping it and redoing it from scratch because it keeps being bad every time, so this time I'm just gonna try and convey what I want to convey as succinctly as humanly possible. So here goes! Plus damage percent mods like Hornet Strike are currently kinda bugged and only work on the main projectile, not the split projectiles. Galvanized Shot works fine, but is unfortunately additive to the damage bonus you get from strength. Fire Rate, Multi-Shot, and Tome mods all grant 0 benefit to Wordwarden. Both Noctua and Wordwarden count as ability damage, notably allowing you to leverage Archon mods if you want. Weapons that drain energy when they fire, like Noctua, don't actually briefly pause energy regeneration at any point, unlike almost every other ability in the game. Noctua snapshots its strength buff on cast and uses that until it is somehow dispelled, meaning it would behoove you to stack as many strength buffs as you can before casting it. Noctua's Altfire Invocation buffs stack perfectly well with Grimoire Altfire Invocation buffs, although the UI gets rather confused when you stack the same buff. Noctua counts as a channeled ability for Arcane Intention and Seismic Bond, meaning a mostly free 30% efficiency is up for grabs. The old Mesa combo of Secondary Outburst plus Ceramic Dagger works here too, granting an absolutely massive bonus to crit damage and crit chance, almost for free. Trying to taxi a Cascadia Flare buff does not work. Vigorous Swap will not trigger when Noctua is involved in any way. Reinforced Bond and Tenacious Bond are another decent external source of DPS. Keeping your final verse buffs up at all times is key to maximizing your damage, since the extra book is real nice and the burrs actually go super dummy hard. Here's the mod page I use for my Noctua Dante. Arcane Velocity is highly recommended as it acts like a 9th Noctua mod slot. Note that Equilibrium is only good if you have Synth Deconstruct putting in work, but if you do, it's very effective. Here's the mod page I use for my Exalted Noctua. Viral Slash seems like the best setup to me. It's nothing new, but it's dummy effective. Prime Target Cracker isn't worth when paired with Secondary Outburst, but Carnis Stinger is cracked, given Noctua's pure slash typing. Alternatively, if you don't want to rely on Outburst tech, or companions fixing your energy economy, or being up against a specific faction, you can use a page more like this, which will do significantly less damage than an optimized loadout, but will still get the job done. Other good mods to consider here are Hornet Strike, Accelerated Isotope, and Primed Heated Charge, though the latter two make for an entirely different build. You could also explore alternate approaches like Topaz Heat or Emerald Corrosive, but it seems to me like over-investing and hyper-specializing for a worse result. Although admittedly Topaz does unlock funny red crits, so there's that. Meanwhile, I just use my cast speed and strength shards, partially because I prefer to maintain compatibility with my roar builds, which I think are generally stronger anyway. Oh, and here are my Wordwarden mod pages. You can either go for a Viral Slash with every damage mod in the books, or more of a Primer CC build. Either works fine. So yeah, the TLDW on how to crank the best performance out of your Noctua is... use Secondary Outburst tech, make sure to maintain your final verse buffs, snapshot Noctua to a high strength value using conditional strength buffs, and use a good mod page for both Noctua and Dante. And maybe throw some companion bond mods in there too. And that's it! If you want more info, either check out the Overframe guides I wrote and linked in the description, or just drop a comment here and I'll probably get back to you quickly. Also, please like and subscribe, not because of YouTube metrics, but merely to assuage my paper-thin self-esteem. Okay, bye!